So this is Reel Works now, huh?
I'm Mikhail. I'm 56, and I first started at Reel Works at the very beginning of 2008. Been here ever since. I'm sort of like a jack of all trades. I do a lot of different things. It's just
Mikhail, the toilet's clogged. Quit dilly-dallying over there. Come on, do what you do. Let's go.
Cuts.
I'm Naeem Abdul Hakim. I interned at Reel Works in the summer of 2008. I'm currently the executive director here. It keeps me doing this, taking the fact that it is a small business still after 30 years. I think that it's cool to put my name at the bottom of the page and sign it, just like, Mr. Naeem Abdul Hakim. It's great.
What's it feel like to be back at Reel Works?
Brings back a lot of memories, good and bad.
I was in Reel Works back during the fall of 2007.
Hi, my name is Melinda Tenenzaf. I'm 47 years old, and I was a part of the Reel Works graduating class of 2008.
I'm Monique Campbell. I was a part of the Spring 08 class, and I graduated in 2008.
My name's Nicholas Stevenson. I'm a 47-year-old yoga instructor.
My name's Zachary Lennon Simon. I'm 47 years old, proud of it, and I'm part of the Reel Works Teen Filmmaking class of 2007. 8. I can't remember, it doesn't matter that much.
Well, I'm in this band, it's really wonderful, fantastic band. We're called Children of Doom, and we've been touring for a while.
Well, as you guys know, after my time with Reel Works, I went to the culinary arts school in Manhattan, and I eventually became a cook. I'm basically like the mother of the house, except I do it on TV. It's great. I'm on TV. I use the skills that I learned from Reel Works, and except instead of being behind the camera, I'm in front of it, and I cook.
Ever since Reel Works, I joined the MMA fighting league. It was a good experience, man. Fought against a lot of tough opponents. I remember getting punched in the face. I don't remember that much after that. Happened a lot. Went pretty well, but my true passion was in yoga.
After my first year of college, I needed money. I had a job here. I applied so many places because I personally didn't want to come back to work with you, Mikhail, but I had to. I needed the money.
3 words. Explosions, explosions, explosions. I used to be all about the art, I went to Europe, work with all those European bastards, you know what I mean? But then, I kind of realized that nobody was paying me this squat for painting pretty pictures. So now, these days, my pictures aren't pretty. They're made of fire. Dig?
None of these singers can ever compare to me. They were on tour with the Rolling Stones. They weren't in Japan speaking Japanese and singing to all these out there fans. They weren't anything compared to me, and they're never going to be anything.
My personal favorite yoga technique is the downward facing dog. Well, I worked at a place where they wanted me to charge people, and then they fired me.
Straight up in the air. Ready? Like that! You guys aren't going to use that, right?
No, of course not.
I'm a contract negotiator for the JP Morgan and Chase company that, as we know, has taken over much of the business. We mainly deal with livestock. I wouldn't call it altering, I'd call it improving for taste and to look at. Before that, I was a risk assessment manager to find out how dangerous cancer was to certain people's lives if we had to pay them any money or health insurance.
Well, punk rock, it really speaks to my soul. I mean, my soul is in this music because it's just so poetic.
I'm the best. people expect for me to be talked about, so I can't ignore it.
And then there's got to be a lady. There's got to be a lady in danger, and they got to save the lady so the lady gonna make out with them after the action scene's done. And there's got to be a helicopter somewhere in there. I don't care if it like crashes or kind of just explodes in the air, but there's got to be a helicopter, and it has to be turned into wreckage by the end. And that's my film.
Wait, what's that game with the horses?
Polo?
Polo, yeah.
So what type of hobbies do you have?
I enjoy playing polo.
I'm kind of like a jack of all trades for the program. I'm kind of a producer. I produced a video for training the custodial staff. Great when we get a custodial staff.
Well, the great thing about money is if you make a little bit of money, you can make more on top of it. Like, let's say if you play a game of blackjack, you can get more money out of that. And if you don't, you can find out who won, track them down, and you can get the money back from them.
Well, I found, the instruction to be quite good. I really learned a lot about film, and I loved how everyone always kind of, plays around on the computers and never really does a lot of work.
The big difference from the summer of '08 when they used to make their films, now there's that whole section that was used for editing film is spoken about but not really done. The cameras that we have now are unbelievable. We invested in these cameras that edit the film for the students. It's incredible. I mean, people still edit nowadays, to stick to their tradition. But no, the films, we cut out like that whole last 2 weeks of summer lab because it edits it for them. It's great.
I made a small, silly little film called Playing with the Other Lions. I took it to a lot of film festivals, expecting to get some recognition or some money at least to buy something. And when I took it there, I got handshakes and congratulations for speaking the words and the message about Muslims and Jews and blah, 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 blah. There's no cash value for a message. And that's what I discovered at Reel Works. There's just messages. You don't really get anything out of it, just your face on a film.
Yeah, Isaac, he married, what's her face, Miley Cyrus or one of those. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic. He kind of, lives off her money and all that.
I heard Imani Dean became a monk and took a vow of silence. I couldn't believe that. Back then, she just would not stop talking.
When I was a small lad, I was very paranoid, as you may remember, and I was foolishly very afraid of the man, as they call him. But because I was afraid for many number of reasons, my rights, my privacy, what I do in my own time, I didn't want other people to know about what I did with certain people. But I decided one day after a very poor judgment call on my part that in order to stop being afraid of the man, I had to become the man. So that's what happened.
So you're the man?
I am the man.
I was just being pushed over the edge by the odd family I had, but I soon learned as I grew to be a woman that your maternal instincts are very powerful, and it's okay to let them control you and to fall into them and enjoy them. It's a passion. It's wonderful to be a mother, to be the woman of the house and the woman of the country. It's wonderful. I love to take care of people.
I don't want any orphans trying to imitate my fashion sense, no.
Chemical bioengineering is very important to us because sooner or later we will solve the race problem. We are in a summit right now to choose the one defining color that we would want. And once we perfect the science, which we're very close to, we will bleach all white folks, black folks, and other folks into one defining color to permanently solve the race problems, which will be great for us because once that is, I mean, we can say all kinds of racial slurs and not know who we're offending.
There was this one stunt we pulled back a little while ago where we rigged the set to, pour blood on me as I dove into the crowd. Blood just poured from the ceiling. And it just really reminded me of all those wonderful summers back home with Mom and Dad. Well, I mean, at first they weren't so thrilled about it, but now they've really come to accept, me and my role in music and the arts, and they think it's fine. They come to my concerts sometimes. They're out there to support me.
This is the final production reel for my latest $250 million blockbuster. It's called Surf Bomb and stars Susanna Berry as a sexy surfing champion who's also an assassin for the CIA.
I think the office place is a very serious place to work. I mean, we're here to do a serious business. We can't have like jokers climbing around and doing weird things, putting things in jello, staplers in jello. It's just inappropriate behavior.
What's up with that?
With what?
You're not wearing any pants.
Oh, yes, well, I don't have to, so.
You don't have to wear pants.
No, I don't have to wear pants if I want to. I could, not wear boxer shorts if I cared to. That's the kind of office this is, okay? We accept people for who they are, and if I don't want to wear pants, then I don't want to wear pants. I won't wear pants.
Why don't you want to wear pants?
I just won't wear pants, okay? It's a simple thing.
It's disgusting.
Mikhail?
What? I'm sorry.
Okay,
Naeem, I'm sorry.
No, not Naeem. Okay? Mr. Hakim.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Naeem.
Okay, no. Say it with me. Mr. Hakim.
Mr. Hakim. I'm sorry.
There you go. Okay. First of all, stop screaming.
Okay.
Okay, the toilet can't hear you. Second of all,
Yeah.
dishes, okay? They need to be done.
Okay, all right. Okay.
No, you're still sitting there.
Ever since the US dollar skyrocketed, the United States really runs the world. Like, I really run Reel Works. Really run Reel Works. Like, we run really run the world. Real. Yeah.
You feel that you grew in any way as a person from your experiences?
But in height?
What you got there? Oh, it's quesadilla. It's pretty good. Here you go. It's chicken. Chicken?